And we are live now. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna try to let's do a good hold up. Is this good? Like this. All right. Welcome everybody. This is Igor in Russia, and we are testing the sound check, doing the sound check as we speak. I'm just making the sound check as we speak. Hold up. Let me just see the. Oh. Oh, it's not loud enough, right? I don't want to be screaming. It's quite late. How is my sound, guys? Everybody, welcome and join the chat. Because if not, I have my microphone. It works, but is it loud enough? Is it loud enough? We're going to be talking about what it's like being in Russia, my reaction to life in Russia. That's the main topic today. And it sounds good. All right. In that case, we are ready to go. Everybody, welcome Peter. We got Edelwolf, Christopher. Who else is here? Join the chat and let's have a nice stream from the real Igor in Russia. Real Igor in Russia. The one and only. And you guys are welcome to join in the chat. And I am here as we speak. If you have some things on your mind, just let me know. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. I do like the microphone in my hand, though. I've done rap music for like, well, over 20 years officially, but actively 20 years. 20 years. So is this better? So I know my way around with a microphone, you know. So I feel good. I actually might do it like this. Actually, it does feel more natural, even though I've been doing YouTube for. It's gonna be, guys. In 3 months, we're celebrating 6-year anniversary. The hardest working YouTuber out there, Igor in Russia. I filmed. Well, if we're talking about Igor in Russia, I filmed like 2,500 videos. And I've done it all. I've done like walking videos. I've done, interviews, different topics, news, showing my everything everything that your newer YouTubers do. I've done it all, except that we have a minor, just a little minor uphill to battle, but that's all right because we are starting our new phase on the channel, and well, not just channels. Adel will thank you for $5. Thank you, my friend. Our moderator is here, making sure the chats are clean, well behaved. People are not attacking each other or acting appropriately. A little bit louder. Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to do this. Hold up. I do have this. I can do it like this as well. Hold up. Now, I'm pretty sure this is good now. I think I'm gonna do it like this. I like it. I do like it like this. So yes, we're gonna go through some of the basic stuff about living in Russia from my point of view. Great job, Igor. Is anything new in traveling on SVV visa? What is SVV visa, guys? Coming VK Moscow. Do I need health insurance? Well, yes, guys, this is your chance also to ask questions. That's why I love doing the live streams, because I'm able to answer your questions. I don't have to just talk about the main topic, but if you're here for the main topic, we're gonna get to that in a second. Shared value visa. Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, no, everything is running smooth with a shared value visa. Just as, for example, if you follow, for example, our partner, Braiden Consulting, on their channel Telegram or whatever, you can see there's actually more and more successful visas given. So yeah, it works. It works, and it's working fine, and people are getting it like even faster than expected. So Grizzly, are you using? Are you contacting? Have you contacted Braden Consulting, or are you doing it on your own? If sure, it costs you a little bit money, but basically your success is 100%. Basically, with that, with them. And so yes, do you think they still give bank cards for foreigners? There's nothing out of no news against saying anything else. So yes, they are given, except that, like, notice there is the SIM card thing. You need SIM card to to get the bank card. So and that's the only update is with the SIM card. So yes, there is a lot of problems with that. But if you have the SIM card, it works. So guys, what did you think about the live stream? Just a random live stream from Ordinary Life in Finland, which I do not want to make, but I guess I like to be, interacting with subscribers and viewers, so that's why I do it. But what do you think about the video? Yeah, great sounds. And guys, yeah, it's Christopher, this microphone, not this mic, stick thing was like couple of bucks from internet, but the microphone itself was like $5 or $8. So I'm amazed how good sound it is. I do have a DJI microphone for my ordinary recordings. I have actually I had my other $20 or $10 microphone for live streams. The sound was shit compared to this. So wow, I'm really really happy with this. Do you mean the that in order to get bank card, do you have Russian SIM card? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I've told that before in my guide videos. So that's because the SIM card needs to verify. You're going to get a special code to your SIM card, which will work. Activate the card. Good evening, Danny Levi. Welcome everybody. So, but yeah, Grizzly was coming to Moscow in when were you coming? Do you need health insurance? Well, I'm gonna get back to that in a one at this point. So you need health insurance with the visa, but I have gotten some information from some people saying that they got a visa and nobody asked for for health insurance, so they did not get one. So I guess if nobody asks for it, if nobody asks for it in the visa, my experience is during my uh, extended traveling to Russia, nobody has ever asked anybody on the health insurance. Health insurance is needed for visa, but if in case if you skip that part, nobody is asking for your for that. You don't need it. Igor, what's your microphone model? My microphone model, I don't know. It's some Chinese. Doesn't have a name either. Eve, just a wireless microphone. It's no brand microphone. That makes short traveling difficult as I don't like cash. Yes, Peter, but that's the situation right now. I understand, but in Russia, actually, cash is pretty convenient, but I do understand the convenience of payment. I'm the one promoting Russian bank cards for foreigners. I'm the only one who has done that. So yes, it does bother me that The situation is that you must need a oops, that you need the microphone, that you need the SIM card, which is really hard to get. You need like approximately 2 weeks uh, in order to get your SIM card things solved. That's some crazy stuff. I'm gonna share my live stream with my channels, guys. I'm also on Telegram, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Igor in Russia. Oh, so it's not updated there yet. Okay, gotcha. All right, guys. Well, let's talk a little bit about what's it like being in Russia, and meaning like the things you would be surprised as a foreigners coming from the West or elsewhere. Let's get into that next. That's the main topic for this stream. And then, where are you going to Siberia? That is still open. That's I'm gonna do a few trips that I've been dreaming to do, and the plan is to show you more Russia, of course. So hold up. So from Moscow to west east, that's for sure. But also, I don't know how far. It little bit depends on. It depends a little bit on on the. I'm making the plans right now. I'm counting the how much does it take to one place to another, and to Vladi it's gonna be a little bit later. It's it's quite a huge um it's a huge trip to do, and I'm ready for it, but it's not the right time to do. And yes, guys, if you're watching this from anywhere you're watching this from, you can support your local Igor with a super chat, and also highlight your question or comment. I'm really trying to focus and make this update for my Telegram live now. I'm gonna write, and it works. Vladi, Lord of Vostok. Yes. Therefore, Vladivostok means Lord of the East. Represent West Coast, East Coast. So I'm not gonna reveal. I'm gonna reveal it later, or maybe I won't even reveal. I'm just gonna go on the trip journey, and you're going to see. And I will try to make it because I have I don't know 50 up to 100 um, maybe videos unedited from my previous trips. So there's a lot to do, like a lot to do. So I will try to make it like straightforward type of videos where I am able to live stream every day from new location, different locations. You're going to be see me do this trip or like live, but also you're going to see it, fast edited. That's the problem with the editing. I love filming stuff. I love editing, but it takes a lot of time, and I actually do everything myself. Every edit, the good or bad ones, are all mine. Thumbnails, I do them myself. Just few recently, I have had help with some. We're talking about like 10, 10 thumbnails. You probably noticed the ones who are not made by me. So I do it all myself, guys. I'm the real thing. All right, guys, what is like being in Russia? Let me talk to you a little bit. And Peter, good comment. Could you use AI for editing? I guess you do, but you need to. Yeah, I guess you could, but will it be as you intended to be? That's the thing with AI design. You have to actually use a lot of time to provide the information. You probably will have to find, I'm not sure, but you have to find the images that you want to use for the image, and it takes a lot of time to properly educate the AI. So, guys, when you come to Russia, if you have a lot of stereotypes or prejudices, you first of all Some of them are going to be fulfilled. Um, some of them are going to be just as you thought they were, in a good and in a bad way. But most of them are going to be surprising for you. So most of them are going to be surprising for you because the Russia is nothing what you expect it to be. And I'm talking about people who haven't gone to Russia, because people who have gone to Russia, for example, you can find these people on my channel and interviews expats. They all say the same thing. It's first of all the most safest place to be, the nicest place to be, amazing place to visit different places. The cities are clean, everything. The service level is good, but it depends, of course, in some places. But all of this combined is going to be amazing. So let's go forward. For example, as soon as first of all, the border control, it differs from the Western. The design is very different. Design is different. The style is different. But for example, currently, it used to be way slower than the East, but now and during the certain times, a few years ago, it became like as slow, and now actually Russian border is faster because the Western outer border, let's say Estonia, is so slow. So that's one of the things. But then you go forward, and you're going to see you're going to realize that in Russia, everything works accordingly. Cities are buzzing, people are nice or neutral at tops. But one thing is, of course, which is amazing about Russia, and that's not has nothing to do with like physical stuff. People in Russia is actually really, impulsive. So cities, you can always see some people who are like maybe a little bit louder, or like really energetic, and the stuff happen in a good way. So that's the thing that I really really love about Russia, by the way. When I go there, that's why I don't make any plans when I film. That's something that I developed throughout the years. I just go, and not that I'm like a crazy, one-time YouTuber. I travel there so many times, so I love exploring new locations and etc. Speaking of new locations, Russia, and I mentioned this just earlier, Russia is super safe. Uh, this, for example, in certain cities in Estonia, in Finland, you would not like to walk around at night. Some shady people walking around, you know there's depends on the city. But let's talk about the first impressions. Going to St. Petersburg, for example, Moscow, there is no such place as, you can Google that, which is what is the neighborhoods you are not recommended to go to. There is no such place, period. There is no such place. Last time I heard anything of sorts was when I talked to my cousin in Voronezh last August on live stream, and I asked, "Is there any places you would not recommend?" We were walking in the dark Voronezh alleys, and he said, "Well, there is a couple of places," and he was half serious. So, and that's provincial Russia, guys. All right, let's get a drink right here. Um, and I can take a couple of questions. And remember, guys, support your Igor with a super chat. I'm trying to gather some expenses to cover some expenses for the next trips. So help is appreciated. Um, Grizzly says, I found Russian girls are not much interactive with English speaking. In past, it was friendly. I want to settle in there, invest in businesses. Question mark. I'm not sure what you're asking, but no, no. I think for even during these times, the fact that you're from a foreign country is you're gonna get people interested in you, whether the girls or anything. Yes, they're gonna be interested you as a foreigner. There's that it might be a little bit tricky for them to speak to you because they don't know the language. So I guess if you wanted to get acquainted, you have to try harder and making people comfortable. Some people talk better English, some speak less, so it depends. But they are talkative. It's just the fact many speak poorly English, so find a way to talk to people. Um, so yeah, invest and settle. Just do that, man. I'm routing. Um, I'm I'm all in. I'm cheering for you. Yes, meet people halfway. Um, I like CapCut for editing. I do have it now on my as well, but I edit with the Premiere Pro. That's a heavy one. That's really heavy one, and you have to do it more manually stuff. But I have the both. So let's see which way I will go. Uh, yes, answer question answering time, my friends. Um, have I ever been to Kaliningrad? Hugo Haki, go check out my map link in the description or just Google Igor in Russia, Kaliningrad. There are a few videos from Kaliningrad on my first year of YouTube, and I'm planning to go back maybe this year. Indeed, I have been to Kaliningrad and also is it Zelenogorsk or Zeleno, the one at the beach. I've been to both. I loved it. But I was really new to YouTube, so going to go back for sure. Loved your walk in St. Petersburg around the ships. Which one? Because there's a lot of ships that I filmed in St. Petersburg. Or I do you mean St. Petersburg and the military city? My favorite, Kronstadt. That one, or I've been to on Navy Day. I filmed every Navy Day for the past 3 years or four. I filmed many ships in St. Petersburg. But I have, like I said, guys, I have a lot of videos. I have the biggest archive as well, especially we're talking about expats or foreigners. I have the biggest archive of filming Russia, hands down. Hugo Hake wants to come with me. Hugo, don't wait for me. Just go. You're gonna love it. Um, Elena is not here right now, I guess. Can you still enter Kaliningrad from Poland? Yes, you can, but I hear Polish people, Polish guards make it harder, but they probably have agreement between the bordering countries with Russia to try to make it as unpleasant as they can. Because, and guys, that's the least of your worries most of the time. When you go to Russia, the the worries are only in on the European side. They try to fuck it up, but you have your rights and just behave accordingly. Deal with that shit, and then right after the border, that's when I usually smile because for me it's just personal. I just feel great being in Russia. Yes, I've been to Cruise Aurora too. Yes. Yes, Gdansk, Kaliningrad, and also the you can travel also from Lithuania, and thank God for that. That's a human right there. All right, guys. So safety in Russia. That's incredibly. Everybody speaks about it, maybe even too much, but since it's like I said, we were like few days ago in just Helsinki, which is like this kind of a city in the world in the world. But even in this type of city with 600,000 people living, and you have so many problematic areas which are officially just fine, but trust me, none of you guys want to be there. Nobody, even through camera, it feels like it looks like shit, and it is shit. And people that surround you, shady people, drunks, drug addicts. That's so common thing in the West. That is so common thing in the West, and they occupy the central areas of the city, right? But in when we're talking about Russia, they do not. If somebody like that would trying to create some kind of you know um, unpleasant surrounding, they're going to be removed, because that place is for normal people who work and pay taxes and trying to enjoy their go by the day. So that's what's great about it. And even the neighborhoods, guys, I've done so many night live streams speaking English, going with a gimbal. So um there it's just it's crazy. And I speak English. Yes, I speak also Russian, but I speak only English because I'm allowed on the oops. I was last time I was really late with you guys. Check out the live streams from Moscow, of course, St. Petersburg. I do night live streams all the time in the suburbs or the outskirts of the city. And there is no such place as the most, you know, there's no dangerous places. Not just officially, you won't find it. You can try to, and I did try to because that's good content. But there's no. Sorry, guys. You have to go to the Europe to do that. And people are nice. Most of people are just super nice. The most negative that you're gonna have is like being neutral, and that's just great. That's what I'm talking about. By the way, is the camera too dark? I can make it a little bit brighter like this, but I think it's too much, right? I think I like this, like, but you tell me. Yes, I finally were in. Also, I love to film. I'm trying to film as much as different kind of. I try to share Russia with the world. I try to share the world with the stuff that I see. That's the main point about my channel. And so, if it's dangerous, I show it. If it's not dangerous, I show it. If there's one occasion, then somebody allegedly was aiming a gun at me, and this was in Lipetsk. And come to think of it, this probably was a fake gun, and the dude was drunk and making fun. But I didn't know that. It felt unpleasant. But then again, we got some great content. You worked in Malmi Nitekeskus, two bright stars of Helsinki. You know what I mean. All right, you can, guys, by the way, you can join in the chat and let us know, everybody in the chat, who's watching this, where are you watching this from. You can also comment, what do you think about Russia these days. Of course, one thing that people like to talk about is about the, mm, you know, freedom of speech. And personally, I don't have much to say about it. But let's start it backwards. They say that Europe has, because it's in comparison to the West, to Europe, right? But these days, these past 3 years, think about it. Do we actually have freedom of speech? Not just saying some dumb shit out of your mind, just even being, for example, critical of the direction that the country has taken. Is there a freedom of speech? Well, let's put it like this. For example, in a country, the happiest country in the world, they say that they say that you know the the freedom of speech is great, right? It's beautiful. Well, for example, last time somebody criticized the borders being closed on a like political level had to resign. So you destroy your career if you speak your mind, and so I guess it happens everywhere. And go figure. All right, we have Christopher as a weird name. Are you in Peter now? Ah, no, hold up. You're not talking about Peter. You're talking about you are now in St. Petersburg. Okay, that is super good. I'm jealous for you. I'm trying to get there. I'm gonna go abroad, and I'm gonna do. I have a new channel as well, as I mentioned. I'm trying to develop that, starting from scratch on my um, time to travel channel. Wow, it sounds good, by the way. Time to travel channel. Should I add channel to that? By the way, it sounds really, really good. Time to travel channel. Anyways, I'm gonna do some international stuff as well. I have a lot of videos waiting to be released. I'm gonna do a lot of different channels because I have so many content. I'm not trying to make this a little bit easier because all of the stuff goes here, and I think I need to a little bit develop like the short clips are going to my new. I just really, if you're interested, go check out Igor's Russian clips. That's Igor in Russia, but it's the channel is called Igor's Russian Clips, and I'm going to be releasing the thousands of clips from Russia to that channel. This way, this channel is not gonna get, overcrowded. Yes, Hugo says Müllpur. Oh yeah, Malmi. I did a new bank by the new train station. I don't know what that means. So yeah, guys, people are talking about Helsinki. For people living in here, it's a funny thing, but in a world scale, that's nothing. Have I visited Peter? I have been there a couple of times. Couple of times. I'm joking. I'm basically living there. All right, let's do this right here like this. We need more support. Everybody, join in, and hold hands. Yes, Igor has been there some lol. But yeah, welcome everybody's welcome to new subscribers. We have new subscribers every day. The channel is growing probably faster than the ones having tens of thousands more subscribers than me. So that's nice. Peter, you're already sleeping. What the hell is wrong with you? It's not even 12 p.m. a.m. a.m. How you practice English? By doing YouTube videos. But yeah, good night, Peter, if you're actually leaving. Sorry to hear that. No, it's 12 a.m. right here. In St. Petersburg, I'm not in St. Petersburg now. Work tomorrow, yeah. Guys, everybody, this is Foreigner traveling to Russia. This is Igor in Russia. Join in the chat. Let me know where are you watching this video from. And I'm gonna do more talking. So we covered safety in Russia. We covered um, city is divided usually. If we're talking about like city from maybe pre-Soviet times, and all the way to modern days. Basically, you're going to see hopefully, some imperial time buildings, which are usually super awesome. Then going out to the Soviet buildings all the way to Stalinkas to the 1950s. Sure, some buildings from the 1930s and before that. Stalinkas, you're going to see some neighborhoods on the Khrushchevka era, the 60s era, then Brezhnevkas to the 70s, 80s, and new buildings. And if you go to the city outskirts, you're going to see that they are full of modern buildings, modern high-rise buildings. We're talking about like decent sized cities, and you have a lot of choice where to live. Personally, I want to live in the new buildings, but I personally also as a as an ambiance, the atmosphere, the spirits, the best spirits in the cities, I think, is in Khrushchevka neighborhoods. That's 1960s for you. White brick buildings, not necessarily constructurally the best ones, but absolutely love the ambience, the city atmosphere, the neighborhood atmosphere is just super awesome. Can I ask, can you go into any of the Seven Sister buildings? Well, yes, you can, and I haven't yet actually been there. There's one video in the making, not one of the most popular Seven Sister buildings, uh, but one of them is Foreign Ministry, Sergei Lavrov's ministry. Right, I have filmed it. It's right at the beginning or the end of old Arbat Street. Sorry, guys, there's something in my eyes. So naturally, you cannot go there. But not far from that, for example, is Hotel Kiev, right by the Moscow River, not far from the Moskva city. That is a hotel, but I hear that the top floor is also panorama view, so I guess you can go there. All right. So what else? Another one building is, I think, couple of them is like universities. So technically you could, but you can't. But I think Hotel Kiev is you can enter. That's my answer for you at this stage. Look up Kvartira on avito.ru. Last time, a couple of weeks ago, when I was in, or maybe I think couple of weeks or three, when I was in Narva going to Russia, we met up with a local guy who's a subscriber, Marty, and Hugo asks, "Have I drank with him live yet?" Well, not I haven't because I haven't been to Narva yet back, but let's see if he's in town next time I'm passing by, if I'm not in a hurry. Notice, guys, I was spending the night there because Ivangorod was two times as pricey. And for me, rubles are like something that I cherish. So I rather use euros because I want my rubles to be in Russia because I need them. Even I'm not in Russia, I have responsibilities in Russia. So I saved money by being in Narva. And that video is also coming where I'm gonna be showing you the Narva cheapest hotel. It cost me $17 per night. Can you imagine? Hotel it's not Hotel Ukraine, it's Kiev, Hotel Kiev. Or are you talking about some other? Watching from Oxford, UK. Hello, Barley. What is Oxford like? So basically, what I'm trying to tell you, what it's like being in Russia. Yeah, let's continue on that topic a little bit. So, first of all, you it feels that in because I do live in the West, at least for now, until now. Uh, it is very different. It feels like everything is super politicized, and you cannot escape the Russophobia or anti-Russian content. It's everywhere. It's in people's talks, and it's in the news. Of course, that's the beginning of that virus, the anti-Russian virus that they spreading like disease. So it's very different being here. But once you go to Russia, sure, it has also its fair share of propaganda, which is normal. But it's not, you have a lot of choice not to be in that bubble because there's normal life. People, the only thing when you hear that you're a foreigner is not talking about politics. Or when, or one on the other hand, over here, the West, Helsinki or whatever shithole. Um, People are straight up interested in only one thing. And what I do is actually, if I don't even want to, I don't want to, what is tahrata? I don't want to get any shit stains on my most beloved thing. So I don't usually even talk about, Russia. But if I talk about Russia, then I talk right 100% about, culture, normal things. And I guess people in a way are waiting for me to go to that one thing that they're interested about. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go there. I don't care. For me, Russia is just beautiful country, beautiful history, beautiful future, beautiful people. Everything is like super great. Just like as you travel any other place, because that's my take on it. And that's my also protest against them in a way. Hello, Igor Karelia. Töle was beautiful. I lived in Munkkiniemi on tramline M. Yeah, well, it's all right if you like that type of places. Yeah, um, it kind of could be compared to the area between Chorная Rечка in St. Petersburg and Starая Деревня. That's one of my favorite places. But unlike Munkkiniemi, or was Munkkiniemi? No, Töle. Yeah, Munkkiniemi in Helsinki. That place is like from imperial times, and 200-year-old buildings, 100 plus, and it's amazing. I have filmed that street as well. Yes, Helen, you are correct, because the Stalin's tooths or Stalin's sisters were built in many places. I believe, was it Budapest? Was another one. I think Poland maybe, and Riga. And I have been to that Riga building, and I was on top. You can check the channel on my channel. You can write Riga, Igor in Russia. You should find it. I filmed all my way up there to the top. It's right next to Pushkin Street. I don't know. Did they change? Did they try to rewrite the history again? Change the name or something? But that area is called, or was called. I don't know. Did they change it? It's called Moskovskaya neighborhood, Moscow neighborhood in Riga, and that's a it's not a big building compared to the Moscow Stalin's tooths, but it is the same building, same style, the same intent, indeed. And I was on the platform area all the way to the top. It was epic, amazing. I like Riga. I was born in Riga, by the way. For those who don't know, I was born in Soviet Riga. I'm a Soviet citizen, and proud to be one. You know, respect the history. But Riga is a beautiful city. Of course, it's older than the Soviet, of course, way older. And that's, I really enjoy the city. But it is a tiny one. Oxford is a part of a dead country. My arrival in Russia is being waited on. Nice. Where are you going to go? Are you going to Moscow or St. Petersburg or elsewhere? What else? There's a lot of things what it's like being in Russia. And of course, I'm my main example is maybe St. Petersburg. I do understand that cities vary a lot. For example, going to Voronezh, it was very different vibe to the city. And if I would talk, I was planning to say something about transportation in St. Petersburg. The transportation is just great. You have a lot of options, from trams to buses, electric buses, trams, metro, of course, and even well, not canals. That's in Moscow. Better yet, like water taxis, aqua taxis. But For example, Voronezh, which is a over 1 million people populated city, it is very different because it's based on buses. So but transportation is great depending on the city. But I guess you would be amazed about that too if you believe the Western bullshit. Yes, still called Little Moscow. Fabulous views. What is? Ah, you mean Riga? Yes. I buy many books from Blackwell's in Oxford. Great selection and prices. And speaking about different kind of different kind of stuff you can get online, go check out Igor's Russian shop. Link in the description to get some merch if you wanna, make people head turn. All right, transportation, safety, accommodation, guys. Um, it depends, of course, where you live. But as a foreigner, if you travel to, if you go to different kind of hotels, you have all depending on the pricing you're going to find on your budget. You can go to hostels, you can go to hotels, or you can do the so-called Airbnb. But if it's really cheap, be prepared that the walls are not thick, and location might be still good, but some of the hotels might have common toilet, meaning like the toilet and bathroom is shareable, but it is stated in the on the website, and the website is one of them is ostrovok.ru, the big one. Was it Latvia or Lithuania where was thousands of pizza huvilat? I don't know what that is, but I would say it's Latvia because Latvia has Jurmala. So I know I've been there hundreds of times. Jurmala is a really beautiful place. They have a lot of mansions there, historical ones and old ones. But then again, Lithuania has this. I forgot this area. It's really not far from. Ah, I know this. Hold up. It's with the sea. Anyways, Lithuania has. I'm gonna check it out. Lithuania has its own place, but I don't know about mansions on that location. Hold up, I'm gonna tell. Ah, Klaipeda, Palanga, and Klaipeda. Those two places. But I would say Jurmala. I don't know about small cottages, but big, decent sized or bigger one mansions. All right, Barley says it's open being worked on. My Russian lawyer friend have video chats about it. All right, good thing, good thing. I'm happy for you. You're gonna get it done. Hello, Black Cat. Welcome from Argentina. Two. Hello to Argentina. Are you still there? We're talking about life in Russia and what to be expected, or life or travel to Russia, maybe like this. Maybe life is a bit more broader term. It's a bit broader, meaning that if you go to as a traveler, a lot of things are gonna, surface level is enough or a little bit under. But if you live it, you're gonna go way deeper, of course, and of course, maybe a lot of things are revealed in all kinds of light. Oh, welcome. I hope you have a pleasant flight. I hope you had a great time. You can comment here or privately on Instagram about your trip if you want to. But cheers to you. I hope you have a really pleasant flight. Never been to Argentina. Really, really wanted to. Remember, guys, we had a subscriber coming from Colombia, and Julian, and I haven't heard from him in a while, but it was really nice to meet him last summer in St. Petersburg, where he told me about his me affecting positively on his 10,000 kilometer trip to St. Petersburg. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Black Cat. I was a man. You stole the words from my mouth. It is what it is. Yeah, you can do your. Well, it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, Colombia, and they had a Russian-based mayor of that town he was from, and he was supposed to get me invited to do some vlogging there. But Julian, where are you, man? I'm waiting for the invite so I can do some vlogs and promote Colombia. But anyways, that's one of the rare occasions I had a connection to the South. Otherwise, yeah, definitely would like to visit the safe, semi-safe ones. Black Cat recommends Uruguay. Wow, I'm sure. I think you know, South America is so amazing. There's like so many beautiful treasures of the world. So yeah, I definitely want to visit. There's a lot of places I want to visit, and that's my life changing decision. I will try to I will try to actually, make efforts to travel, not just Russia. Russia is my main thing. That's my destiny. But I want to travel also more. I want to see the world, and of course, capture my travels. Congratulations, Barney. You became a member on the level of Gopnik. You're now Gopnik, Barley. Cheers, mate. I don't know what's up with the British, but I'm just said cheers, mate. Does it sound okay when I speak like this? I think it is. Yes, guys, you can become members to see some extra content, but most of all, which I appreciate, is, of course, personally, that you guys support the channel. That's the great thing about it. And yes, if you want to support, you can use Super Chat to support your local Igor, and everything that goes to the travel budget, 100%, and it covers only a little of all expensive. But yeah, Uruguay, yeah, Uruguay, Argentina, Brasilia, um, Brazil, sorry, Brazil, Cuba. I want to go to Cuba, but I know it's not all beaches like that. Chile, yes. Or is it Chile? Chile. Let me get on laptop. Have a half hour before boarding. Man, what city are you at? Guys, I created if you want to go and visit, I have if you want to, I'm not promoting. I have a new tactic that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post you. Go check it out. This is something that I created today, like literally today. Hold up. As you know, I mentioned this earlier. The stream. I have, I don't know, thousands of videos from Russia, especially short ones, right? So I'm gonna be releasing all of the short clips, which are non. I'm gonna release member-only videos for members, but there's a lot of short clips which are just for public use, but are not being ever released or get overcrowded with stuff, so you don't get notice it. You don't notice it. So you can join this stream, this chat over here as well. Yes, once again, another one. But guys, let me do my thing. I know what I'm doing. I'm fighting the YouTube ban, the YouTube shadow ban. Do you do live streams, broadcasts on a regular day? I do. I try to do a few when I'm not in Russia, every few a week. But I do release like premieres, few a week as well, which is video premiering. And then also when I'm in Russia, I do daily live streams, and usually they're not like this. I'm on the move. I'm in the city. You guys talking and seeing everything in real life. When I'm in Russia, I usually do like one live stream per day, but usually maybe up to three live streams as well, if it's fitting if it fits the situation. Sao Paulo is the place. Nice, and the place. Ah, yeah, Chile. Yeah, Sao Paulo. Let me just Google that. Getting copyrighted and having to restart. Oh my God, that's so cool. There's not that well. There is like yeah, there is like a lot of water around Represa Billings. Yeah, but you don't have. Do they have beaches there? I don't know. Let me know. Let us know, Black Cat. São Paulo in Brazil. Yeah. So we had a comment also. Let me just go through. You guys can join in, and I'm gonna comment everything you want me to comment. If you want to highlight your question, use super chat. Visit pyramids in Giza and take the boat train to Luxor. You will be transformed, Igor. Seriously, um, I know about. I have Egypt is one of those places. I've been actually technically in Egypt. I visited Israel. It was like Russian Orthodox Church trip, few-day trip, or was it like maybe a week or something? I never forget it because I went to the Holy Land to see, birthplace of Jesus, and also we went to the Egypt side to Sinai, you know, the mountain where my God, who got the Ten Commandments? Anyway, so I've been there technically, but Luxor, it's super touristy. The pyramids are amazing, but it's I don't like the way tourists are treated amongst some, or well, actually many. It's not just stereotypes, I guess, to my belief. Moses, yeah, it's Moses. So I was I was in the monastery where he got the Ten Commandments at. It was amazing in Egypt. But yeah, Luxor and pyramids, it looks awesome, but the everything leading up to that is I don't like it. Prejudices, yes, but based on what I see. Giza, yes, Giza and Luxor. I watch a lot of travel videos, and I want to get inspired, but it's sometimes pretty hard to be inspired. Well, sometimes you just get notice of the trips, of the tips and guides that people say. Of course, you should travel, but I don't really like these super touristy places. And guys, there is one place in Europe that I'm gonna be traveling next week, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do some vlogs from it. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. P925. That's what's up. All right, welcome everybody. You still watch Negro in Russia, the one and only. If you haven't pushed like, please push like. We're going to get a little bit more views, maybe. Christopher says Egypt travel isn't expensive from Russia or Scandinavia. Yeah, it's not about the money. It's about how tourists are treated, and. I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Edelwolf. I saw him saying that too. Um, let's hope he can get on. Christopher lived in Israel for 3 months, been everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. Where have you been? Guys, those who are now in the live channel or want to join in, let us know which countries you have visited. You can do the short version or the long version. Just do it now. And I can do. Somebody asked that. Uh, somebody asked that from me in the previous chat, and I actually forgot about. Technically, actually, I've been twice to Egypt. By the way, I have been to Sh- Shar Sharm El Sheikh as well, which is like touristy stuff. I know, but I got a great deal via my friend. Black Cat is back. Hello, currently in Brazil, right where you have been in the world. Lisa says Mexico, Canada. Man, awesome places. Good fella, привет, товарищ. Igor. Hello, hello. Have you gone to Belarus? I'm planning to go there this year. Lisa, go check out my video with a Belarus YouTuber, Irish partisan, like 3 weeks ago. So we talked about traveling there visa free to Belarus, visa free. That's super. Oklahoma, Edel says USA. It doesn't count. You're from USA. You cannot mention the country you were living at. But anyways, USA, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Italy, Greece, Crete. Nice. That is so cool. Travel alone in Egypt, Igor. Best way to avoid crowds. Well, if I would go to Egypt, I would definitely travel with my wife. Come on, man. I can do it. But, what is business and what is like personal trip, so to speak. So, Russia is personal, but it's for me. I'm trying to develop my channel and put in a lot of effort for it. Me, it's basically it's hard work. But I've been to, guys, traveling. I want to travel all around Russia, and I wanna, I wanna travel all around Russia, all the way to Vladivostok, little by little, but I'm trying my best. But I've been to, of course, let me just go through my cities, countries. I've been to Estonia, Latvia, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Spain, Egypt, Israel. Mm, what else? Russia, Finland, Turkey, of course, or Turkey, and Greece, of course, Greece. And what else, guys? I think these are the ones. I think so. Never been to South America or Northern America, Mid America, Africa, and Asia. That's one of the big question marks for me. I really want to go to. By the way, and Germany. I've been to Germany as well. Germany as well. But I would rather go to Asia and Caucasus and Middle Eastern, and I really want to go next to Belarus, Moldova. Well, actually, I want to go to that. I forgot the place. What was it called? The Russian place in Moldova. Then I want to go to Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and especially I want to go to Iran and North Korea, South Korea, and China. That's one of the places I really want to go to. And Urals, yes, starting from Urals and onwards. Um, Travel alone. All right. What else? Where are we? Lisa wants to go to Portugal first in Europe. My grandfather was from there. Yeah, you should. Finding your roots is super meaningful. That's all. By the way, that's what's it's all my channel is about. Finding my roots in Russia. When I'm gonna do like a separate video about my origins of my fascination of my cultural home and maybe like real home in the future of Russia. But it's a fascinating story for me, and it has a lot of to do with finding myself. All right, guys, let's do just a few minutes more. Guys, join in, support the chat, support your chat, support the channel. You can do it with the super chat. Um, Midnight Mass on Bethlehem. Oh yeah, indeed, the internal flame, right? And yes, I'm in Transnistria, correct, or in Russian, Pridnestrovye. Belarus, Ukraine, Germany, France, Poland, parts of Russia, Italy, Denmark, USA, Canada, Mexico, Southeast Asian countries like this, Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil, Colombia, Nigeria, and Kenya. Man, hands down, the longest one. You're showing off. Thank you so much, Black Cat. Thank you, friend, for your support. Oh, thank you. Hold up. Let me do a physical. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, sir. We are going all the way into Russia. Armenia would be cool, says Barley. Yeah, I think so too. Armenia, by the way, but Azerbaijan as well, like for real as well. It's amazing. Well, you know what's going on between the two countries, but still, they're all there. You should definitely travel Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan all at once. No one's been to Pulau. Was it Palau? Rob, welcome to the channel, my friend. I appreciate it. Just found your channel, watched some of your videos. I've enjoyed. I want to visit one day. I've always wanted to visit some catacombs. Supposed to be cool. I don't know where's catacombs, by the way. I can find out. But yeah, welcome. You're definitely welcome to the channel, and please, you can become a member to see more. But I do have a lot of videos, and anything that you probably want to see from St. Petersburg, Moscow, and some neighboring cities like Tver, Vyborg, Kaliningrad, Voronezh, all of the places you want to see, you're going to find it on my channel. You can use the map link in the description to see all my videos on the map, or you can Google them, or you can write down their names into YouTube. You will find my videos. Does Dubai count as it was fly in, fly out? I think it doesn't. Sorry, because flying through some country doesn't apply. You have to get out of the airport. I think you have to get out of the airport in order to see it, to be counted it. Sorry, I do not make them. I don't make the rules. It just is what it is. And guys, thank you so much, Black Cat, for 10 memberships. Thank you so much. You got 10 memberships, and thank you to Black Cat. You guys should thank Santa, Kevin, Nahuel Torres. Nahuel Torres, are you from Spain or South America? Swipe card Sally Alt. Wyatt Waxler says Russia is a good place to enjoy normal. Yeah. Well, nice comment. Roy, welcome. Roy Daniel, Hope Turnal, Timo, Wandering, Kalislav, and Kono. Thank you so much. We got some new members on the chat, guys. There's a lot of stuff in the. If you really like Russia behind the scenes, of off screen, so to speak, you go check out the membership tab on my profile. There's a lot of stuff and way more to come. Yerevan is freaking cool city. Liked it more than Tbilisi. Where is Yerevan? Hold up. Armenia. It's in Armenia. Oh, gotcha. Looks amazing by the pictures. Like amazing. Armenia. But is it Baku or what's the city of? That's something I'm really, really interested in. Yeah, Baku. Baku looks like freaking awesome as well. But my studies, my Turkish language studies are not advancing as they should, but they do advance a little bit. But I will, because in Azerbaijan you are able to actually speak basically Turkish. That's why I'm talking about it. Compared to capitals, yeah, indeed. If somebody else want to pitch in for the next trip, remember just use super chat. It's easy if you try, says the Beatles. You may say I'm a dream. No, says John Lennon, by the way, not Beatles. But I'm not the only one. All right, guys, do you have any questions relating to what it's like being in Russia? I think, and you have to really forget about that nonsense that the media portrays. And I'm going to say it now that you have forgot that, then I'm going to say being in Russia is normal. Think about it. Being in Russia now and before is being normal. Hello from Argentina. Yeah, Black Cat was there like maybe today or yesterday in Argentina. Argentina. Igor does take reasonable requests for travel. It also helps to donate when possible. Yeah, indeed. Thank you. So, what I was saying, yeah, being in Russia, guys, is normal. Uh, well, let's be talking about surface level. There's no freaks going on anywhere. I'm not if personally I don't care, but there are certain level of freaks when it gets a little bit. We're talking about community and society when it gets a little bit over the edge in a way. There's no freaks on the streets. That rhymes. There's no drunks. They do not rule the most central places of the city like in the West. Graffitis are not everywhere like in the West. I have to do this comparison because most of you are from the West and maybe you can understand what I mean. Or maybe not even from the West, but from other cities. There's no drug addicts like that take over your city. There's no like needles lying down in some corners of the central areas. And there's no need for like police, special guards go through metro wagons because there's all the time some crazies there, because there are certain ways to make sure that they do not bother normal people who pay taxes, people who study, people who contribute to the society. That's what I'm saying. So that's what's like being in Russia. Places are clean, super clean. Most of the cities, for example, we're still talking about like for example, there's tons of cities to be um, um, to travel to, but we're talking about, let's say, the most western ones: St. Petersburg, uh, Moscow. They're super clean. Everything is in order. Maybe some wagons for metro are not the newest one in St. Petersburg, but everything works. Everything's on time. People are treated with respect. I guess that's what it's all about. Black Cat is famous pimp in Argentina. Even Messi using Black Cat service. What are you talking about? Igor, you are welcome here. I would love to travel to Argentina. I would do it instantly. I would do it, but my financial situation is that I'm trying to gather money for my Russia trips. Well, not gather money, to a little bit be cost effective to cover some, costs. And I would love to. I have a bigger big channel on Facebook. I reach millions per month. If there's a possibility to collaborate with Argentinian, I don't know what, uh, you know, travel ministry, I would be definitely happy to do it, or any other country as well, which is fits my goes to my interests. But thank you for being invited. I'm really uh, gracias. No, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gracias in Argentina. Autocorrects. What happened? Ah, with typos today. That's what Edel said. Yeah. Hope Eternal. Hi, I just was gifted. Very nice. Yes, you are gifted with a membership. You can check out my member only content, and you get actually separate. You get a separate, this little emoji right there, and you have special emojis here also. I have to maybe add some new. There's stars and some stuff here. Let's put some Soviet sign over here. Boom. Go Soviet Union. And thank you so much, Black Cat, for your super chat again. Thank you, my friend. We are going to Russia, deeper to Russia. Alex Oliveira, greetings, greetings. What I see, Russia is very similar to 1980 Finland and Sweden. Normal, everyday people. I was really nice. On a people level, maybe. Of course, they have the cultural differences. Finnish are really quiet and blocked, closed off. Swedish are less. Russians are way less as well, but different types of people. But I know what you mean. People are normal people, but culturally and architecturally, of course, way different. Оля, тебе привет передают. Black Cat. Black Cat, Оля said hi. 100 лет, 100 зим, she said. 100 years, 100 winters. That's a Russian saying. Is Olia working the super chats? What does it mean working the super chats? She does receive the benefits of the super chats on a personal level when you send when you say something about dinner or take her to breakfast. Sometimes it might not be breakfast, but definitely I do take her out on my own. But if I have also a separate gift from you, it definitely goes to the intended use. So, guys, if those who don't know, Olia is my wife. There's a lot of new viewers every time we are watching the stream, all my videos. Igor is a good husband. You have to ask Olia. Оля, хороший муж? Врешь. She says I'm the best. She just did the Larry David. We love Larry David. We love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like it's the best show. Правда, Larry David лучшее? Eh. Оля, тебе на breakfast Black Cat посылает 20. Breakfast, завтрак. Можем принести, можем принести завтрак на Лоунас. Thank you, Black Cat. She says thank you. She says thank you, Black Cat. We might transfer breakfast to lunch. We might transfer it to lunch because she doesn't eat breakfast that much. She just takes something, just coffee. I make her coffee every day. Я кофе делаю каждое утро тебе. Yeah, I do make coffee every morning. Every freaking morning, I do. I prepare it like I wake up earlier to start my editing work, and I always prepare coffee. But she doesn't. Then she goes to work, and she doesn't eat basically anything. Maybe yeah, she makes me some stuff though. Пироги. What is pirog? Pirog is guys who knows Russian. Pirog. And can I cook? I don't know. I cannot cook, but she's my wife. She's Russian, by the way. We met in St. Petersburg. Who those who don't know, but she cooks the best food, the best cakes and stuff as well. She doesn't do too much cakes because I should lose weight, and I'm going to. But she's amazing, guys. You need to try it. Black Cat, you need to try some of the cakes she does. It's like freaking amazing. Like I'm not even exaggerating, not even a bit. What else do we have here, guys? Let's go through some comments. Haven't I said that true people are people good no matter where you go? Yeah, that's the words of wisdom. Speaking words of wisdom. I like to sing stuff that sounds familiar. Helping you. Yes, Igor is a good husband. Okay. Victoria, welcome. Welcome to St. Petersburg. During summer, traveling on boats around the city and night lightning are amazing. Everyone should experience that. Amen. Very nice. And if you want to go check out some of the boat rides on my channel, I have like a proper full version, summer version, and I have previously I've done one of the first travels on the boat ride this year, last year, and also I think I did 2 years in a row the last boat rides, one of the last boat rides of the season, which means we had a lot of time of space. It was cold, but we drank cognac. Bought on the boat, it was 500 rubles, $5, which is a lot for a small bottle. It's like 2 times the price. Love the Beatles. Yeah, indeed. I'm the biggest Beatles fan ever. Well, probably not ever, but big one. Bruno says, I'd love to go back to Russia, but with the ease and problems, it looks more difficult now. Greetings from Texas. If I decided to go back, I'd like if we make a content together. Yeah, for sure, Bruno. Bruno, you should. Listen, the SIM card is a bit tricky, but I I have the same problem now. I have I have the SIM card, but I have the same need to update my stuff. So I'm a bit worried as well. Plus, I part of my life is connected to Russia as we speak, and hopefully all my life in the future. So it does concern me. But as a tourist, I don't think you should worry that much. I have to hold up. All right, loaded up to the plane. Gotta go. Thanks everyone. Let's hope Black Cat have a safe and nice trip, and see you hopefully tomorrow or later on. And enjoy the flight, enjoy the views, my friend. Thank you so much for joining the chat and making us happy with your great comments and just your community leadership. Edelwolf is here, so we have somebody managing. Everybody's been behaving pretty well this time. Peace out, my friend. All right, so listen, Bruno, you can travel to Russia. Uh, it affects, sure, internet affects, but there is online stuff that you can use on hotels and public transports. For example, in St. Petersburg, Moscow, you have a free Wi-Fi there, or you can. It's pretty easy to get it, but sure, it affects. But then again, of course, the cash. Cash is you can always use cash in Russia. It's always nice. So you don't get it bothered. Once you get over it, it's gonna help you a lot. But yeah, what kind of content do you make actually, by the way, Bruno? Check out Igor singing "When I'm 64" in one of the videos. Yeah, I don't think people gonna find it that easy. I need to re. I might re. By the way, check out the video. Check out my channel link up there. The new clips. I'm gonna do those type of clips into there that channel, like clips from my trips, shorts or clips. That's why it's a good idea. I have so many stuff, just somebody, some drunken you rapper comes to me. I just edited Australian Ryan's interview, and somebody just came there and started rapping. I'm like, where could I read? Nobody's gonna. A lot of people won't watch the 3 hour live stream. Relook, rewatch. So I'm gonna edit those stuff and post them. That's why it's good. Go check out. There's a lot of channels to be following, but hope you enjoy. This is the best channel for Russia. Period. Igor did video down the river during Red Cells rehearsal. Yes. When you go Russia, have you got used to vodka? Because I'm more of a whiskey drinker, can do coffee, tea drinker. Rob, I actually, well, right now, no. By the way, even now, I'm not drinking. I'm mixing the drink, but I do have vodka at home. And by the way, in Moscow, when I was super drunk, I drank a lot of vodka. But lately, I don't know why, I've been drinking. I remember I've been drinking like cheap cognac, and that's fine. So yeah, you can find whiskey if it's if it's imported, it's a bit more pricey. Pricey means like 5 7 bucks. So it's nothing for foreigners for sure. So yeah, you can find everything. Cash is king trying to get rid of cash, Rob says. I remember seeing USA TV Ed Sullivan show 1964 when Beatles come to America. No, no, you don't remember that, Christopher. Come on, you're not that old. Be real. I remember the time when I went and used cash only. I don't create content. I'm just a traveler guy. But I meant the perception has been changing recently, and many people don't think Russia is our enemy. Yeah, that sounds really good, and that's correct. Russia is not. They try to make it because that actually justifies all the political stuff. So that's why, guys, see through the lens, or outside the box, how you want to put it. She loves you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Igor, your wife. Me too. I love her. Guys, where are you watching this from? We got some new viewers here. If you want to support the channel and highlight your comments, please do. This way, I'm able to, everybody sees it. It's a good way to contribute. That's the song they sang. Yes, indeed. Guys, I don't know. Have you see it? You probably cannot see it, but on top, you can't see it, or can you? I have on top. I have a Soviet version of Paul McCartney's "Back to the Soviet Union," back to the CCCP, Sovietsky Союз. And I have that album, Russian version by Melodian, a record label. Then I have also the Beatles, the John Lennon album, Imagine. I think, yeah, Imagine version, Russian cover. Not Back to the USSR. I have the Paul McCartney solo album. It's a rock album from the 80s, I think. Yeah, it's from the 80s. I have that. I bought it from the Udelka flea market, the biggest flea market or second biggest flea market in Europe. Yeah, second to the French, I think. And what else? Yeah, I have some Russian stuff bought from. And some people collect them. I do, Igor. Fact. All right, let's do a few more. That's the song. Imo says a cognac tip. Moldovan ones should find real good ones in Russian or Estonia. Well, I do drink those in Russia, so I cannot. I buy it from Russia. But yeah, Moldovan. No, probably not Moldovan because it's not. It's acting hostile towards Russia. No, McCartney before Wings. No, 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 not before Wings. McCartney after Wings. So McCartney was a solo couple albums. Then he did the Wings, Paul McCartney and the Wings. Then the Wings. Then he did a solo. That was from the 80s. Man, let me show you the album cover. I can show you upstairs, but I don't want to get up upstairs. I mean, on top of the shelf. It's this one. Hold up. This is the album cover. Snow of SSSR. Basically, yeah. Well, it is back in USSR, but the name is in Russian. I don't know. Did you mean that? Uh, Ralph says, and hey, Ralph, welcome back. It's been a long time. I saw your video about SIM and bank card. No, I said only SIM card changes. Bank card does not change, Ralph. So no problem. I have money on the bank account, but not SIM card. I have not plans to travel to Russia for a while, sadly. Well, why not, by the way? And other thing, so the SIM card, you don't need SIM card. If you have the bank card, it works. The SIM card is needed to activate the SIM card, bank card. Imo, well, that's a really weird logic. Moldova is a country of 3 million people. It can't be hostile to a country of 150. Why not? There are. I don't want to get political. It's just logic is not there. It doesn't go like this. Especially when we know there are forces involved. But I'm not open for that discussion. I don't want to just. Rob says, I'm a rocker like my Aussie, and I hear that. It's cool. Wings was up into, yeah. Moldova is a. Good night, bro. Good night, Gergely. Gergely Rixi. Guys, I think I'm gonna go to sleep as well. Guys, I'm gonna come back again with another topic. This was a like not too hard of a topic, talking about what it's like being in Russia, my reaction. I told you some of the insights, the very basic stuff that you are going to experience while traveling to Russia. Um, Next up is I might do a little bit, more in-depth type of things. Uh, all right, Richard from Hungary. Hello, Hungary. Really nice. Hungary is one place I want to really visit, by the way. And yeah, so I have some other topics as well. A great thing about this is I'm able to talk to you guys and share my knowledge and answer your questions and comments. So that's really nice. If you want to support the channel, you can use the super chat afterwards, or you can also buy the um, some merch. But notice the merch, the, it's a really good quality level stuff. So it's like I get only few bucks from those. So buy the merch if you want the merch. And sure, I get just a little bit support, but otherwise you should support in a direct line, PayPal or Buy Me Coffee. But other than that, I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Edelwolf, for moderating the chat. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Aimo, Rob, Christopher, Black Cat, Ralph. We got who else we got here? Bruno. Victoria. Who else is here, guys? Just the recent ones. Just going through Goodfella. Nahuel, Hope Eternal, everybody who's new members. I'm smart. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Thank you. Spasiba. Have a nice work day, Edelwolf. I'm going back to work right after I sleep for a while. Thank you, Alex. And see you guys again with more from Russia. Bye bye, everybody.